I didn't know that episode ever aired. For those that don't know, To Catch a Predator had an episode where they were investigating, I think it was an attorney, like a state attorney or something. They had evidence of him being a predator, and when they went to confront him, he shot and killed himself. When asked about it years later, Chris Hansen said he didn't lose any sleep over it. So that's kind of badass. I didn't know they actually aired that episode, though. Have we seen this one? The Apologetic Predator?
Some brought candy, some brought condoms.
Thanks
But
to
one man brought
Keeper
something
and Quispy.
we didn't expect. A warning, some of what you are about to see and hear is explicit. Here's Chris Hansen.
It makes it tier 1.
Help me to understand.
MT what?
I mean,
simply put, one guy has his in her mouth.
Oh, spit roast guy.
The other guy has his in her or her.
Oh, dang.
Okay, go out to position 2.
Gee, Willikers.
In the meantime,
Goodness.
it's getting busy at the house, and the men who show up are a little more willing
Thanks
to
to Prime
stay
Wildish.
like 24-year-old Selvin Galliano, driving up in his customized Nissan Altima.
Hey, come on in. Sorry, I still have to do my hair. Just have a seat. Can you get me a drink?
Galliano, who works installing custom stereo systems, chatted online
Yeah,
using
we
the
saw this.
screen name Nismo05007 with a girl who said she was 13. He asks if she's a virgin and if she's trying
There's a tier 1
oral
Jaden.
sex, and he says he'll
And the
listen
resub
all
Oompa,
over
good to
her
see ya.
Alright,
body.
I'll be right back, alright?
Yeah, we've seen that one too. Keep your genes in your jeans. I don't think we've seen this one. I don't recognize this guy.
We thought we'd seen and heard just about
Thanks
everything.
to resub Phallic
But
and
what
What
we
Up
found
Boy.
there surprised even our own Chris Hansen. A reminder. Some
No,
of
we
what
saw
you see
we saw
is
the last one.
explicit.
I don't know if we've seen this
I'm
one.
looking you straight in the eyes, and I'm going to tell you the truth.
Oral first. I love oral.
Want to meet up, baby?
So have you ever been
Touching your legs, your breasts, slowly.
I'd tear your little...
I wish you was here. To play
That
with
sounds awful. Relax. I can't
Would you
stand
like
listening to
put it
Jake
in
Paul.
your mouth?
Square that
We have
with
seen
what's
this?
on your MySpace website where you talk about Jesus rocks.
That's disturbing.
Oh, I do remember this now. God damn it. I really wish the titles were the same so that way I could know for sure. Could you do me, Predator? Oh, you could do me, Predator.
Some brought candy, some brought condoms. But one man brought something we
Can't control my horny level.
God damn it, it's horny level again. He's everywhere. He's too powerful. The horny level's too much.
In order to keep the potential sex predators from showing up at our undercover house at the same time, we set up a schedule.
Thanks to
Decoys
resub.
from perverted justice
Warframe,
make the
Evolve,
dates
and
about a
Heaven.
half hour apart. But sometimes the men don't arrive on time
There's also a car parked down below. Is he getting out?
and run into each other.
I don't think we've seen this
Watch
one.
as this potential predator goes in the back door.
Hello?
Hey, come on in. I gotta finish getting changed, okay?
Huh?
I gotta finish getting changed, okay?
Well, I'll watch you.
Hey, how are you?
There
Could you do me a favor and have a seat right over there on that stool, please?
Yeah.
While he's being interviewed, another man pulls into our door.
Oh, it's the double whammy.
Okay.
So we ask the first man to go upstairs and head out the front door where the Dark County Sheriff's men are waiting.
They didn't even interview him?
You'll hear more about him later. It turns out he's got a frightening criminal past.
Uh-oh.
The sheriff's men quietly arrest him because there's another man around the back of the house about to walk in.
Where you at?
Hey!
Whack the crap out of my toe.
Surprise.
Band-Aid before I bleed on the rug.
At the back door, another team of detectives moves in.
I thought he was going to say team of predators. He brought backup.
Right down. If I bleed on the carpet, I'm gonna get shot.
Damn, this is a nice place.
Thanks to
He's a
resub J-Dub.
45-year-old truck driver, Roger Brummett, screen name Roger 4450. He drove more than 90 miles to meet a girl who said she was 13. Online, he asked the girl if she's ever given oral sex. She says yes, and he says, well, if I was there, you could do me.
You have a hard time finding
Oh,
a place?
nice.
Or
No.
why don't you have a seat on that stool for me, please? Please, right there.
Thanks to the Prime reaction.
No, I'm leaving.
Well, you know, You gotta know a couple things before you go.
He takes off out the back door where detectives are waiting.
Ooh. He's making a run for it! Holy fuck, he's going!
As we told you earlier, this undercover operation is set up in a remote town in rural America.
We're a small community. For the most part, everybody knows everybody.
He's the prime
Something
Lupe.
happens in this small town that we weren't expecting. Several men from the local area who had been chatting online about sex with decoys posing as young teens suddenly changed their minds about coming to the house.
Uh-oh.
Detective Mike Burns is convinced there's been a leak.
Do you think some locals might have dodged a bullet because word got out?
I don't have a doubt that that happened. We know that we were chatting with people from our area and in close surrounding
How
areas.
small is this
Chats
place?
had been fine up until a certain
The
point.
percentage of
It appeared
pedophiles
that
must
they
be
were making
extremely
arrangements
high.
to come and be here and meet, and suddenly nothing.
Since all the local men
Thanks,
drop
Three
out,
Substeezy.
everyone else planning to come to our undercover house has to drive long distances. Like this man peeking in our front door.
Hey, everybody, an old man's talking.
You say, I want to fuck you hard.
What is this?
Explain.
Where can I find that? That seemed modern. Chris Hansen's Scammers? I don't know about that. The ER Doctor Predator?
Dateline's hidden cameras have caught a string of men
Have we
in
seen
the
this one?
act, showing up for a date with a minor they thought was home alone. But you might be surprised at the men arriving next. Again, we want to remind you that some of what you're about to see is sexually explicit. Here's Chris Hansen.
I'm looking you straight in the eyes, and I'm going to tell you the truth.
All over my shorts.
He's an emergency room doctor. Dr. Jeffrey Beck, a 50-year-old, is here to meet a boy he thinks
I
is
don't think
14.
we've seen this.
I'll be right back down there. All right.
Watch how
Thanks
he
to
tries
Prime
to
Zach
follow
in
our
resub
decoy
Tex-Mex.
upstairs. When I confront the doctor, he says he had no intention of having sex with the boy. He only came here because he felt badly for the teen who was left home alone.
He was so anxious to have some company when he was left by himself for 4 days, but under circumstances it sounded neglectful.
So you're the Good Samaritan.
He's a hero.
Correct.
During his online chat, the doctor was not as sexually explicit as many of the others who showed up. In fact, after we read to you part of the chat, you'll see he seemed to choose his words. You'll see he seemed to choose his words carefully.
I'd like very much to be your friend. I don't think I even want to have sex with you until you're old enough for both of us not to get in trouble over it. Lots more to friendship than sex for sure.
I would not tell. I'd done it before.
Once we know each other well, whatever happens, happens, but I won't meet you for sex.
But
Oh,
he does
very
suggest
strategic.
getting physical. After talking about covering the teen with hugs and kisses,
Oh, he
the
blew it.
50-year-old says to the decoy who he thinks is 14, I want to cuddle you and make you feel safe and loved and cared about.
Experts in this field
All right,
say
thanks,
that
Dad.
kind of a discussion is consistent with somebody who's grooming a young boy.
Thanks to the resub Kekdraw.
You see what I'm getting at?
Mm-hmm.
What's really going on here?
What's really going on was I came over to take him out for lunch.
You ask, have you ever been spanked? He says, by my dad, but not for sex. You say, could it be fun for sex? He says, I can try. You say, want to spank a dad?
What?
Now you see how that looks.
No, he just...
That.
No,
The
he's
doctor
disciplined.
maintains he would
Disciplined.
never do anything illegal, but acknowledges a meeting like this could appear inappropriate.
Now, if you had a teenage son who was home alone, would you be comfortable with a 50-some-year-old man coming into the house for a visit?
Thanks, Otto. And I haven't seen the new Defunct Land yet.
In general, no.
Hey, everybody, an old man's
God
talking.
damn it.
Pornography is so vital in the pornography is so devastating. It's so
Okay. Ah, you ended up getting the true after all, eh? Persistence. Good work, Tetra. This channel is dumb. The fuck are you talking about? It's not like this is... Are you dumb? No, this isn't this isn't a YouTube series. This was an old NBC investigation where they busted pedophiles. It's not his channel. Like, this YouTuber didn't make the content. Thanks to resub Marceline. The sterile predator?